everybody, this is Marjorie. I was going to tell you today about my babysitting. You know, my hairdresser, Kylie Marie Antoinette, well, her wee lassie, better no laugh the day, wee Pansy Potter, right? Well, wee Pansy Potter needed a babysitter because Kylie Marie Antoinette and her husband were going out for dinner. So she says to me, I was in at the hairdresser's and she says to me, oh Marjorie, I know this is quite cheeky of me, but are you doing anything in tomorrow night? And I says, tomorrow night? Oh, I'm having a come dine with me, right? With Fanny for number 89 is coming, and my cousin Dorothy, and my pal Singer. And the 4 years we've been doing a come dine with me, right, through the week, and it's my turn to host. She says, oh, well, you've got enough in your plate. Literally enough in my plate. I'm hysterical. I should be in the telly. You'll have enough in your plate, she says, without looking after wee Pansy Potter. I says, listen, it's no trouble, Kylie Marie Antoinette. Just drop her off with all her equipment. I mean, what is she age is she now? I think she's just turned 1. Oh, she's a lovely wee thing. She's hysterical, right? Well, she's at that going for crawling up on her feet and toddling about stage. I says, this could be quite a troublesome night, you know. Come dine with me. 3 house guests, 3-course meal, and me Pansy Potter running about. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, so we're all sitting, right, and I'm in the kitchen, and Kylie Marie Antoinette, well, she hands me Pansy Potter in with all her equipment, you know, and her nappies and her bottles and her toys, and I says, this is like a flitting, you just didn't need Pickford van to drop off the way. So the other 3, right, they're in the living room and they're keeping me Pansy Potter occupied, and I'm getting the melon balls, right? So we're all sitting, we've got wee Pansy Potter, she's sitting in her high chair next to me. Well, she leans down, doesn't she? She gets her wee horns, their wee horns, they get their wee horns and everything. And she says, who says, wee Pansy Potter didn't say nothing. She picks up the melon balls. Well, does she no start throwing the melon balls about? And my cousin Dorothy, she wasn't impressed. She's like, that ween hit me on the forehead with a melon ball, Marjorie. Fanny's got a glass eye. I says, oh my God, she's this way, me Pansy Potter's going to have Fanny for number 89's eye out, you know. And I mean, the melon balls are quite weird. It's not as if you can replace it, you know. You would actually, you'd see the difference. And then for the main course, we had spaghetti bolognese, because everybody likes spaghetti bolognese. I thought, you can't really go wrong with spaghetti bolognese. So I says to me Pansy Potter, would you like some spaghetti bolognese? I didn't actually say it like that, but it was quite an appropriate voice. And me Pansy Potter's nodding her head, right? So we'll just sort my hair. So I gave Pansy Potter she's got a wee plastic bowl and a wee plastic fork, right? She's swirling her spaghetti bolognese. Well, you should have seen the status. I mean, we were all absolutely covered in spaghetti, and you know she's hobbling about. And every time you take her eye off her, you know, when she's not in her high chair, I mean, we've got her strapped in. If she's strapped in, it's fine. But see if she's not strapped in, she has hair there and everywhere. She went through the Venetian blinds at one point. I mean, she was trying to squeeze herself through the letterbox. I says, you know, you're a Wayne hen, you're not a moose. You don't have, you know, movable. Because the mice, I read somewhere that mice didn't have bones. That's why they're so flexible. They can get through wee holes. So we had our spaghetti bolognese. We're all covered. And then I says, right, what could possibly go wrong with the pudding? Because I'd made a lovely big bowl of trifle, right? So I take the trifle through, I sit it. Now, I should have known better. I should have sat the trifle in the middle of the table. But no, Marjorie sits the trifle next to Pansy Potter. I'll go back into the kitchen, right? You ken where this is going, don't you? You know exactly where this story's going. I went back into the kitchen to get the bowls and the spoons. By the time I got through, here's Pansy Potter with the trifle bowl in her head, dripping my trifle. I mean, she looked like something for the Colbys. So she's got her pudding dripping off her. I says, oh, for the name of God. So then, Fanny for number 89, well, she lifts Pansy Potter out and she says, maybe she wants to run about and have a wee look about. So she's running about my living room with trifle. Now, I'm very house proud. You know, sort of thought, oh my God, would you sit down, grab that way? So there's 4 ears, right? 4 ears with spaghetti bolognese hanging off her chins and her noses and her ears and her hair and her habberaboo. And we're all running about, you know, like mental folk try to catch Pansy Potter with the trifle dripping off her head. So that was that. So I says, never again, never again. Get Pansy Potter. She's in a straight jacket and we're going to tie her to the seat. She was a wee bizzum. She was a wee Bizamate. So anyway, right, I need to go because the parcel company, I called it the other day. Remember, I called it herpes. And then folk were saying it's not herpes, it's Hermes. I says Hermes doesn't sound much better, to be absolutely truthful, does it? Hermes. Who sat down at a table and went, I think we should call our courier company Hermes? I mean, it sounds like something that you should be putting a wee bit of cream on to make better. So I thought herpes was better. So I'm keeping my eye out for herpes because I was that taken with wee Pansy for I bought a wee toy. So there's a wee toy coming from Amazon. So I'm keeping my eye out for wee Pansy Potter's toy for herpes. So anyway, I better crack on, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. Be good. And as I always say, if you can't be good, be very bad. Alright, everybody, take care. see you on Monday. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Oh, I love it. Oh, there's herpes. I'm just coming.